30th. All right, everybody. My name is Chris.
And I'm Jen.
And we are going places with K&J. So do me a quick favor. Like, view, subscribe. Hit the notification bell down at the bottom. And help us build this into something really cool. We are a couple of empty nesters, just kind of enjoying our life, traveling, seeing the country, and in one case, seeing the world. So, what are we doing, Jenny? Well, let's not talk about what we're doing. Let's do a life. We're driving. But let's talk about what we're driving. So let's give everybody a quick life update. So, today is July 30th, right?
Yes.
And on June 26th, so a little over a month ago, what two vehicles did we own?
We had the Nissan Frontier, which was in the accident.
Right,
and
right.
the Nissan Titan truck.
And
Two trucks.
2 trucks. So 1 month later, what cars do we have now? What vehicles do we drive?
A Nissan Rogue and a Nissan Altima.
So in less than a month, we literally got 2 brand new vehicles. Now, let's talk about why. So let's talk about the first one, the Nissan Frontier. I loved my little Frontier, but as Jenny just mentioned, it was actually in the wreck in June of 2020 where we were sideswiped, completely destroyed our Jayco Hummingbird trailer, and almost within a few $1,000s totaled our little Nissan Frontier. And so it was repaired, obviously, and everything, and we drove it for about a year, and then a fateful day came, and it was a very sad day for me. But I was leaving the gym, and I was sitting in my Frontier, and it got really hot, and I didn't quite know why it was really hot, and I was feeling my air conditioning vents. It was cold, but it was still really hot, so I did this. I reached over and felt the other air conditioning vent, and what was it doing, Jennifer?
Blasting heat.
It was blasting heat. So, and honestly, the Frontier was really never right from the time of the accident. It was safe, it was drivable, it was all that, but it was just never the same, was it? I mean, it just didn't feel as tight. There was a little shimmy in the steering wheel. I mean, like I said, it was safe, and I drove it to Florida. I drove it to, who knows where I drove it. I drove it all over the place, but it was still not quite right. So when that happened, when all of a sudden the dual climate control basically went out, at that moment I was like, it's time. And Jenny had been wanting to get another small SUV for quite some time. And at that moment, it just seemed right. And so we called our guy.
Well, we weren't planning on getting a car that day.
We were not planning on getting a car that day. So, but everything, the stars aligned. And now I'm going to let Jenny take over this part of the story. So we just decided to go look at a car that day and value the Frontier, and then
we thought we were completely upside down.
Right, we were, and so take it from there. Tell them about trading in the car.
Well, so we walk in, and we were just trying to figure out, what we could get for it, because at that point we truly weren't. We didn't even bring the Frontier.
No, we didn't,
because we wanted to be sure. We're like, we didn't want to impulse buy.
Right. Yeah, no impulse buy.
So we're just like, hey, we love Albert at Empire Nissan, just by the way, so.
Yeah, way to go, Albert. He's our dude.
We basically went in and just saw what they could do. And so they gave us the quote for it, and it ended up being like $2,000 more than what we owed for it even. So they were willing to pay it off, plus give us $2,000 trade-in value. So at that point, we're okay, like, done. We'll just do it, you know.
So literally, we tell Albert, hey Albert, we'll be right back. We'll go get the truck. And the thing of it is they knew about the accident. They had actually done some work on the truck, inspected it, and everything else. And the truck was safe. It was good. It wasn't the same, but it was safe. But again, it was just time to get Jenny a car that she wanted. And so, what did you end up leasing?
A 2021 Nissan Rogue.
So we went in, and Albert's really cool because he really just kind of showed us them all. And what did you choose, and why did you? I mean, which one did you choose? The color and everything like that.
Well, I chose the blue one. It was the SL, not the platinum.
Right.
But I was tempted to get the platinum. It was a little bit more, of course, but just didn't like the interior as much on that one. And so I liked the light gray interior of mine. It just seemed like a cleaner look. So,
yeah.
But it had everything I wanted in it. Literally was like the model down from the top.
So Jenny has got a brand new 2021 Nissan Rogue that we are leasing. So this is not our forever car. And then the rest of the story. About 2 weeks ago now, the Titan was out of gas.
And we were planning on keeping the Titan.
And we were planning on keeping the Titan because we've kind of washed back and forth since the trailer was wrecked. And we were kind of thinking, okay, we're going to go motorized RV. And then after some consideration there, we're like, no, we want another trailer. Still wish-washing a little bit, but I think that's what we're going to stick with. But anyway, I pull up to a gas pump, and the Titan is empty. It is on E. I mean, it's about to stop running. And at the moment, at that particular time, about 2 weeks ago, premium unleaded is $4.05 a gallon. And the manufacturer does recommend it $4.05 a gallon. At premium at $4.05 a gallon. So I'm sitting there going, that's a lot. So I'm going to go down to mid-grade, and I Google it, and it says it'll be all right. You know, it's fine. I'm not pulling a trailer, and I'm not driving, you know, up mountains at the time, so it'll probably be all right. So anyway, when I pull up the gas pump, the premium and mid-grade unleaded blank out. So in other words, they don't have any. And the only thing that is available is regular unleaded, and I do believe it was $3.49 a gallon. And so I was like, oh, well, I don't have a choice. I need gas. So I put that in the truck, and the total came to, with regular unleaded, so the cheapest gas I could get, the total came to $77.
Did it cut you off too?
No, it actually didn't cut me off. And so I got back in the truck and was like, Jenny, we can't do this. We cannot fill this truck up. It was $77 for the cheapest gas. It would have been like $125 to fill it up with premium. And I'm like, Jen, we can't do that. We cannot do that. So the next day we call up Albert, our buddy, and say, Albert, dude, looking to get out of the Titan and looking at just getting a car, which is what we're driving now, which is a 2021 Nissan Altima. And we take it in, they give us the estimate, and again, they are giving us way more. I mean, literally, they gave us so much for the Titan.
This one they gave us like $6,000 over what we owed it.
Right. So we didn't even have to put a penny down on this car. Nothing. We had so much equity, and who ever heard of equity in a used car, that we didn't have to put any money down. So we just literally swapped them out, did some paperwork, and left. And later on, Jenny and I started doing the math. It's like, what are we really saving in this? And what we figured out is and this is the crazy part, you would think if you've got two brand new cars sitting in your garage, the payments have gone up, right? Just in car payment alone, how much did we figure we were saving?
What was it, like 400? A little bit over $400.
I thought it was closer to 500.
450 somewhere.
Yeah, so anyway, and then we added up what we were saving in, so just car payment, gas, and insurance. And the total is about $800 a month. So we are $800 better per month, and we have two brand new cars. And we're not towing right now, we don't need the Titan. Gas prices are going up, and with the way the economy is and the world is COVID coming back, is it not? We just honestly figure we're not buying a trailer right now, so why pay for a vehicle we are not using for the purpose we bought it for, right?
If we can't get the gas that we want, and stuff like that, because it just seemed like it was difficult to find premium.
Right. And so I got gas in this car 2 days ago for the trip, and we got gas in Jenny's car yesterday. We filled up 2 cars for less money than it would have been to put premium unleaded in the Titan. Now, I'm not trying to start a debate whether, you know, you really need premium fuel and all that. That is what the manufacturer recommends, if I do recall. But yesterday, when I put gas in this, with the price of premium unleaded, it would have cost $125 to put a full tank of gas in the Titan, if that's what I would have been filling up. It took like $100 to fill up 2 cars with gas. So honestly, it just made financial sense. It's going to make financial sense because we do want to travel. That's going to open up a lot of doors if we can pay more. We can pay for gas for this, because right now,
well, fuel economy.
Right, I am getting 34.8 miles to the gallon in this car right now. At best, the Titan got 21. So that's a huge saving. That's, you know, we can now travel. We can get rooms. We can do other things now because we're not investing that money in a car. We're not using it for what we purchased it for. Now, in a year or two, we'll probably be back to getting a giant pickup truck with poor gas mileage. But for now, it just made more sense to downgrade to a car, which we will be driving a lot and putting a lot of miles on. So we did not lease this when we bought it, than to pay for a truck and feed a truck that we weren't using.
Yeah.
Now, is it the perfect solution? No, it is not the perfect solution. You know, with what I like to do with my photography and everything, this is not the ideal photography vehicle. But for now, for the next year or two, I can probably make it work.
And it is all-wheel drive.
And it is all-wheel drive. It is smooth. It is quiet. It is comfortable. It is roomy. I would be very comfortable traveling probably cross-country and with 4 people, probably not 5, but 4. The Titan did great with 5 in it. But again, it just doesn't make financial sense at the moment. Love the truck. Not the truck's fault. Matter of fact, if gas prices were less, we would have kept it. So that is our life update. This is getting a little long. I hope you got something out of it, but for now, I think we're gonna call it good, and we'll go into what we're doing this weekend.
Where we're going?
We're not. We'll save that for tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll save that for tomorrow because this is getting a little long. Matter of fact, this is probably a video by itself. But so again, we want to thank our
life update.
Yeah, our life update, and we'll do a little bit more life update because we kind of know where we're traveling to this fall and into the winter. So we're going to give you an update on that tomorrow. But for now, again, my name's Chris.
I'm Jen.
Like, view, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and help us out. Help us create a wonderful YouTube channel that hopefully will inspire you to get out there after your kids are out of the house, build your relationship, and just travel. So for now, bye.
Bye.
So hey everyone, it is Chris, and something just occurred to me. I had made a video so long as an intro for our Devil's Tower trip talking about our new cars, and you saw me driving my new car, but I didn't really do anything besides talk about the new car. So what I want to do real quick is take a look at my new car, and then when Jenny gets home, we'll take a look at her. So here is my Altima. So as you can see, it is white. As far as the Nissan lineup goes, I think it's the second from the biggest, but didn't actually test drive this car. I just knew what I wanted ahead of time because this is the only one that's all-wheel drive that I know of, and so just kind of got it after shopping online. And so here's what I like about it, and here's a few things that are missing. So first thing I do like is, being Jenny and I will be traveling in this car, it has a pretty darn big trunk. I mean, this is a Nissan bag they gave us, and you can see that that's a full-size duffel bag. So I had literally 2 camera bags in our overnight bag there. Lots of stuff goes back there. We probably won't be traveling with this car with anybody else. Oh, look on the other side. But if we ever do need to travel, I think the leg room is adequate. I mean, I'm 5'8". It's not terrible. As you can see, it is black leather, but it's not complete leather though. This is not leather. This is leather or pleather or something, and this is not. So it's a leather slash fake leather appointed seats, and so room for 5, but it's got the little pull down here with the cup holder if you want to, so a little armrest action going on here. And so I think this would be comfortable for people to ride back here if need be. And so let's go into the front. Now, when I told Albert what car I wanted, actually they had one that was on the lot. It was like a burnt orange, really deep orange, and I really liked that one, but that one was of course sold. So the only thing I told him, I said I want one with a sunroof, and as you can see, he delivered. So other than that, I really did not care too much about the appointments that it had. Now so this is kind of a weird trim. I can't even remember what trim it is, but anyway, it's kind of a weird trim because it's luxury-esque. Because as you can see, like I said, sunroof, very nice. I really do like having a sunroof, but there is no nav, and there's no like dual climate control. Not really a big deal in my opinion, but nonetheless, it's got some things that, with leather seats, with a sunroof, that seem to be missing that are weird. It does have cruise control, and it does have Apple CarPlay. So even though it is missing the nav system, it really wasn't missed because I just plugged my phone right into there. It's synced up to there, and I just used the nav system on my phone. Something I do like. It does have the paddle shifters right here, and I do a lot of mountain driving, so paddle shifters do come in very, very handy. It does have a sport mode. It's got a lot of electronic safety features on it. So I have turned on the lane departure thing, and quite honestly, I'm one that probably needs it because I do have a tendency to drift a little bit. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if everybody said, hey Chris, you would probably drift as much if you had both hands on the steering wheel, if you notice on the video I made coming home. Car is a little dirty, haven't washed it yet, but probably do that this weekend. And now what we're going to do is we're going to wait on Jenny, and when she gets home, we will do a walk around of her 2021 Nissan Rogue. And so this is my 2021 Nissan Altima all-wheel drive. Let's see, hold on, what's the trim package? It is the SR. I think there's one above this one. This is the SL, but actually I don't think it looks too bad. And now we wait on Jenny. All right, and here comes Jenny, but I wanted to show you something funny. So my car is a Nissan Altima SR all-wheel drive. Jenny's car is a Nissan Rogue SL all-wheel drive, so hers is slod. So let's take a look at her fancy car, and again, very dirty. So this is the 2nd generation Nissan Rogue. We had a 1st generation, which Jenny liked a lot, but this one is considerably better. It's bigger and roomier. So I'm going to get in and show you what's going on. Oh, crap. It's really kind of cool because Jenny puts all her stuff in the back seat because she just figured I was going to get in the front seat. She didn't know I was going to get in the back seat. All right, so here we go. All right. And look at all this leg room.
Just ignore my stuff.
Just ignore your stuff. And so, see, I had planned on taking my car to Vegas with Jenny's parents. But
is it comfortable back there?
It is actually comfortable. More leg room than my car. It really is. And as you can see, Jenny's got dual climate control, this big display.
Has actually temperature in the back.
Yep, it's got temperature controls in the back. Jenny also has paddle shifters. But, you know, I told Albert I wanted a sunroof in mind, but check out Jenny's sunroof. Watch this thing. So Jenny's sunroof, basically, as you can see, takes up most of the front cabin, obviously, and most of the rear cabin, the passenger cabin, and so it lets in a lot of light. It even opens up. Look at that. So Jenny's car is much nicer than mine. Fully leather instead of cloth in parts, but so here is Jenny's car. I showed you my car earlier, and imagine all of this, and we're saving $800 a month. That's to me is just crazy. I'm not, you know, did we upgrade a little bit? Jenny definitely did. Jenny definitely did. She definitely got what she wanted. So I'm very pleased with how things turned out. So for now, I'm Chris.
I'm Jen.
And I am not, yeah. I am not doing well, and Jenny's making fun of me. But I ended that video by saying, and that is the rest of the story, like I'm Paul Harvey or something. But didn't like the way I ended that video, so I'm gonna do a new ending. So you're gonna see a weird cut, and then you're gonna see me talking. So so now you know the story of why we got 2 new cars, and you actually got kind of an overview of both of them. We both like our new cars. Yes, they're both Nissans. We're not. We're not necessarily brand slaves to Nissan. We've just always had very good luck. So so that's the story of why we got 2 new cars, and Jenny messing around. She's a little tipsy right now. We just went out and had some fish and chips. But anyway, so there's our story. That's why we have 2 brand new cars.
Fish and chips.
Oh yes, she had a drink while we're eating fish and chips, and that's why she's tipsy. And that is the story of how we ended up with 2 brand new cars and paid a lot less. Are you distracting? Yes, you're distracting.
Squirrel.
So sorry about the weird cut.
Squirrel.
But oh boy, here we go. And just to let you know, this is not Jenny acting. This is Jenny. This is really Jenny. This is not her playing it up because we're putting it on YouTube. This is Jenny. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed Devil's Tower, and we'll see you in about a month in Las Vegas with Jenny's parents. All right. Like, view, subscribe. Thank you. Bye.